Anything you want to react to?
Not that I can think of. Did I break its coat?
Shall we? Oh, there's something that they've just released
Yeah,
about
it did.
the casting of Frank Stone. I feel like we could actually totally do more reaction stuff, and it hasn't necessarily gone badly when I've done it in the past. It just I need to find times, and I prefer reacting with people because then I can like talk to others about how they feel about things. Like that ray gun video we just recorded, like I think that was so much more interesting being able to talk with people about that.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully this is interesting. If it's not, then bye. Yeah, video you getting deleted. Anyway, let's go.
What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
That shirt was not for you.
But it looks so good on me.
Supermassive obviously have certain techniques and processes.
Sorry, we need to take a second to fucking discuss this. Holy holy shit, that is a hell of a look. That is half cyberpunk, half judging a cooking competition.
Okay, see, that exactly makes sense to me.
That is, don't get me wrong, Steve, I dig it, but holy moly, that is, I don't think I could know another person that could pull off this look. Oh my god. It's like if Bon Jovi became illegal. Like, yeah, okay, let's go. Let's just keep going.
We could sit here for 5 minutes just making comparisons, so let's go.
He's the creative director too. Like,
and one of the core
I like
things
it. He is creative.
Is trying to achieve a genuine sense of drama, a genuine sense of performance, translating the actors from the stage that we shoot on into the game world. So
oh my
we
fucking
have a cast
ow.
of performers who we love for their voices, for their movement, for their physical capabilities, and for the relationships they develop as a team as they develop the story with us. It's a big
that'd have to be so weird
trial for
in like the suits.
This is the first mocap game that I've done. It's been great. It's very, very different from being on stage or on screen, but at the same time it combines the
I reckon we got to pick a favorite, like, because obviously I'm imagining we're both gonna play this when it comes out. So gotta be looking at the actors and see if there's one that stands out.
Very, very well.
This guy seems cool.
It's so good to feel the freedom of movement, the freedom of speech, and just being able to move in a body that you eventually don't have to worry about how you look.
So is he like a conductor?
Hey, you're a ghost! I am no heart for a ghost.
Something that's really special about it is that you're building the character from the ground up.
I like her.
So the way that we've done it this time around is we started with the motion capture.
Just that fucking scene. I fucking. Hang on. I fucking.
Worry about how you look.
I need to see that again.
You're gay! You're a ghost! I have no heart for a ghost.
Something that's really special about.
Did he say you're gay, you're a ghost?
That's what it sounded like. You're gay, you're a ghost, and I hit real hard.
I hit real hard for a ghost.
Oh, just like seeing his face, like, and he's like being like super fucking serious in this mocap suit. That is, oh my god, that is hilarious.
Okay, but Loki, I like this character.
Yeah, oh, holy shit, her hair on fleek.
About it is that you're building the character from the ground up. So the way that we've done it this time around is we started with the motion capture. So we started all of us in this giant room with their funny suits with the balls all over them, and we first built the physical groundwork for the people that we were inhabiting, essentially. And then to follow up down the line with creating the vocal capture and the face capture, the performance capture, you're sitting back into physicality that you already have built. So that's like putting on an old familiar jacket and then bringing something new to the table and waking up this part.
That was amazing. For our character pipeline, we have chosen to use metahuman for the vast
holy
majority
mother
of
of that. If that character that I just saw on the screen is this chick here, that god,
Damn.
that is very, very good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look so good when I'm just showing a screen freeze, but like
amazing.
It's like the same vibes.
We have chosen to use metahuman for the
That's
vast
cool.
majority
I
of
like
our
that.
cast. And what that is a new facial animation technology
Yep,
that
there's
uses
Anno.
stereo headcam
Fuck off.
footage from our voice face shoot.
No, if I'm being honest, that character I think is one that's going to appeal to Ghostly.
Yeah.
Conversationally.
Translates it directly into facial animation in Unreal. One thing that can be really hard to capture in animation and in games is emotion. It's always been a challenge. It's always been something that artists have had to overcome.
She reminds me of a
using
Mortal
these new
Kombat character,
technologies
to be
and getting these
honest.
really high
This
fidelity
one?
facial captures and things like that. It's able to put that in our game so the audience can really see and feel what our characters are going through, and it does add another layer of authenticity that we're able to embrace due to these new technologies.
The thing we've done differently on this game is for the character heads, and we've used metahuman for that. And the thing that's really enabled us to do is to create the character heads really early in production, because it's really quick and really efficient to create them with this tool. And what that's meant is that we've had our
I just want to pause this to actually address this, because I haven't played Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I want to. I remember back when it first came out, I was like watching gameplay after gameplay, and I've stayed away from it for so long so that I can try and get as much as I can so I can actually go through it myself when it comes to PC, which it is coming soon.
Yeah, it's coming as a remaster.
But if there's something I remember from it, it's that there were a couple of times where it would pause on characters' faces and it would just seem like they were, you know, like the face didn't know what to do, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, not always, like, that Until Dawn, as far as I remember, was fantastic. And the same goes with every Dark Pictures anthology thing I've done, but there, like, are just very small moments where I think the face stuff was a little bit funky. I don't know if you'd agree with me on that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But for the time, it was really good.
Like, it's really good, but this metahuman, is that what they called it?
Yeah,
This
metahuman.
sounds really good. Like, exactly the direction they should be going with it. But yeah, I wanted to pause and comment on that. You have anything to say?
If I remember correctly, metahuman, I'm actually looking it up now, just to make sure my things aren't wrong. So what metahuman is it comes from Unreal Engine. It is a realistic person creator. So it is a program, I can't remember if it's free to use or not. It is a program that basically has all the fundamentals of creating a human, like a human face and all that. Basically as realistically as you can through Unreal Engine. So it's actually really interesting hearing them use the fact that you're using metahuman to help them with this game.
Yeah, is that... Sorry, I won't delve too much into it, but is that something that you would have looked at in, like, the course you were doing? I don't know if that's, like, the same vein of art and stuff.
So kind of. I didn't see it from my course. I found metahuman. I keep up with gaming and the animation industry in a whole, and metahuman. I remember looking at it from because it's still in early access right now. But I remember looking at its original launch, like showing what it does in that, and it was the whole concept of it was meant to be the future of, like, putting the future towards making characters and that for games or animations or anything. It was supposed to make that whole process easier.
Yeah. And
yeah.
honestly, if this works out, like this game, if this is a success, I could totally see it like really boosting like metahumans.
Yeah.
Sort of like clout. That's the wrong word, but I'm going to go with it. Just like it's gonna make it like really notable, and like yeah.
Oh, okay. So
cool.
sorry, I was just reading through more of this. So it does include animations in that, including its own face tracking program that is supposed to connect in time with the with whatever character in that you've made.
Yeah.
Which is This is really cool, actually. Sorry, I haven't looked at this in a little while, so I was like, oh.
It's alright, I've opened Pandora's box here by bringing up the animation stuff.
Okay, we can continue,
Yeah, okay.
Character faces, even before the script has been finalised, so we can kind of look into the character's eyes, and we have done from much earlier than we would have done.
So that's metahuman.
Hi, Mr. Green.
Just the ability to
One of the major differences I've found between mocap and working on screen has been just the creative collaboration of all the actors. Everybody is very much knitted and tied together.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Where are my manners? My name is Stan.
Holy
biggest
head
challenge, but also a huge
thing.
advantage, is the amount of.
Okay, so I feel like we talked about Steve before. This
legend.
Sorry, I'm not really good with hair and stuff. Is that has to be dyed, right?
Yeah,
that's not natural red.
That is colored hair.
Right. Okay. I'm loving that Andrew is rocking their look. Holy crap though, that is they've got some very flamboyantly dressed individuals over there at not behavior, fucking Supermassive. Yeah. You know what, Andrew, I respect it. I still prefer Steve though.
The biggest challenge, but also a huge advantage, is the amount of imagination you really have to use. There is no physical set, really. You're in a studio with hundreds of cameras, and yes, you see renderings and pictures, so everyone gets a similar idea of what you're working with, but when a door comes up, there is no door. If you're walking around and there's an X on the ground, that is actually a giant couch. So there was many times where we were doing a take, and I felt really good about it.
He looks so... That's the same guy, right? He looks so different in the mocap suit. That's what caught me so off guard, because I didn't see anyone like... But obviously he would have had to take the earrings out, the necklace off, and all the rest of that, and then the mocap covers his hair. Like, it just caught me so off guard with how different he was. Yeah, okay. And is he the same guy that we just saw with the ponytail, or like the man bun or whatever?
I'm thinking that's the case.
Just like those three are completely different to each other, even though they are the exact same person. I just needed to comment on that.
Everyone did, and then one of the animators was like, "We can't use that. You literally, in the middle of it, just went through a couch." Like, oh, okay, we'll try it again.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
It is!
The other actors were just so intensely working with each other all the time.
She seems cool.
There's this feeling of like we've got each other's back on set, and I felt like it's quite unique and different to when you're working on a film set, and normally you just go off to your trailers and then you're quite isolated, but here we're always together and we're always working and having a laugh and joking about, so it's more of a sense of family, I'd say.
Let's go, time is money, let's make a movie.
Diana.
I think the more that you get to know and love the character that you're playing, as well as the characters that you're playing with, it's impossible to not be invested in what happens to them. And there is some bad stuff that can happen to them, to say the least. I think if you're playing an SMG game, you know a little bit of what you're getting into. But it is hard to watch someone be hurt in any sense, and much less be hurt in some of the ways you might get hurt.
But it's okay, we're here, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. We gotta get out of this place. We gotta get out of here right now. We gotta go.
I cannot wait to see the story for this.
Because now we've just seen like a whole bunch of... Hang on, instant access to what? Oh, yeah.
Thunder's instinct. Oh my fucking gosh.
I didn't even fucking connect that dot. But yeah, that honestly, it is interesting to me, seeing like the mocap of them doing some of that, because I'm pretty sure there's a few moments in there where we were seeing like a death scene or something like that.
Yeah.
But obviously we don't know what that scene was meant to be about. Like, where, like, it could have been like them being stabbed. It could have been them being like ripped open. Like, I don't know. Well, like it just. This is gonna be really cool. Do we have a release date on this thing? What? September 3? That's less than a month.
Oh shit! Is it?
I didn't even realize it was that close.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, because like,
it's really.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Sorry, there's just so much shit that's going to be coming out at that time. This will take priority though. This takes priority for me. Full transparency, I don't know if I'll stream it.
Fair enough. I'm interested because by the looks of it, some of those scenes were still being finished as well. I can tell you that for a fact because some of the lighting on some of those scenes wasn't finished.
Oh yeah, no, that wouldn't have been their final products. They wouldn't have shown us that.
I'm very curious to like what has changed from what we see now to what we see in the game.
I want to say it now, just so that people are ready for it on the off chance you're watching this and you're curious about my gameplay of this. What I'm thinking of doing is I might try and record it as soon as possible when it comes out, which it is coming in less than a month. That's holy crap. That caught me off guard. But I don't know if this is. Have they said if this is multiplayer or a single player thing?
I can double check now.
I can't even remember. It might even just be better if I do it as a single player thing. But then with it, I could then do a. What's the Twitch thing where it's a pre-recorded thing, but you can still be like in chat and stuff? Or maybe even do it on YouTube. But YouTube has a system like that where you basically you upload and it goes live, but it's like it's treated like a live stream while it's coming out, so everyone's able to watch it together. That like I might do it that way, so in that way chat's not spoiling my the game or anything, and I can still interact with chat like from the chat, but like allow my gameplay to run while we're all kind of going through it together, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up here. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Anno, for joining me for reaction.
Oh, you still recording? I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna end the recording.
I'm sorry, I thought you ended the recording when you said you were ending the recording. That's my mistake.
I didn't get around to it. I'm
so sorry.
I need to do it out of the fucking. This is the outro now. Bye bye.